Right, Planet Coaster again, because I need to just get something out my system. I also I'm not gonna start the next video saying right. I'm gonna say hello. I'm gonna do a hello for once. That'll be exciting. First thing I say, I hit record, make a little right. I can't stop it. I can't stop it. We're doing a little Planet Coaster. I need to just get some. I need to detox out my system a little bit. I need to chill. My throat's fucked. We'll get to that. We're still on ancient archaic webcam mode because unfortunately I picked the worst time to forget to bring my webcam with me because I'm staying at my girlfriend's for like a week and a half or like 2 weeks straight because of various circumstances that fall into place. So it's the worst possible time to forget my webcam, and I'm not trekking all the way back across to the other side of town just to go home to pick it up. I tried something a little different. There's a light now. Oh baby, is it blinding me? A little bit. Is it worth it? I couldn't say. I clicked on this because I opened it up and it was like right up at the top. It was like too many people are trying to access vending machine pip shot 7, and then I clicked on it and yeah, that's really funny. That's hilarious. Who's trying to access it? I'm gonna have to turn that light off. It's far too bright. It's just my phone. But I thought we'll try something a bit different, lighten me up a little bit. It's fucking grey and moody and disgusting out, so try and get a little bit of light in it. Nah, it's too bright. Oh, you can turn the brightness down actually, can't you? I'm not touching it now. It's too late. We're gonna keep decorating here. So when we left off, we were decorating this bad boy. We added a path in. Gonna finish decorating this up. Then we're gonna hit play and we're gonna see how we get on. Really. I've just had absolute morning from hell. I get up nice and early, walk my girlfriend to work, no problem. Didn't sleep very well last night, mind you. So, and I'm like slightly grumpy. I'm not a morning person anyway, so you know that is what it is. I'm even less of a morning person when it's taken me, over an hour to fall asleep the night before, because I'm on less sleep. I'm more tired. Obviously, I'm a little bit more grumpy. But that's all right. That's fine. Fairy lights, that happens. So I'm walking in work. I've dropped her off. I'm coming back. Hey, you remember the other day in the Fall Guys video when I was complaining about school kids walking over incredibly narrow bridge with very busy road, staring at their phone with not a thought about the world around them? Well, one of the same kids that annoyed me that day was on the bridge again. In the way again. This particular kid was, look, I'm not going to sit here ragging on this kid. He's about 13, like ragging on this kid. At least he's at school right now. He's learning. He's bettering himself. I'm sat here playing Planet Coaster. I'm not going to sit here ragging on this kid. I'm just saying, like, his parents need to. It's a dangerous road, that one. He's got full-on headphones on, not headphones over the head. He's got his phone in one hand. In the other hand, he's got one of those like drawstring like sports bags that's like packed to the brim. He's holding that next to him. So on already a thin road, he's then holding that like. So he's like almost 2 people wide because he's holding this massive bag adjacent, like parallel to him. So taking up the entire path because he's holding this big bag next to him instead of putting it over his shoulder or in front of him or whatever. So he's taking up more room because he's holding this big bag. Is like next to him on this thin staring at his phone, headphones on. Now he was funny because there were 3 that started the rant the other day of kids looking at their phones. There were 2 others before him that were just looking at their phones, but at least they kind of like glanced up or whatever. And it was also just me trying to pass them. This kid, who was the 3rd and final kid, there was an old man behind him. And look, it's never a great look when a man, probably at least 80, is trying to pass you. If an old man is stuck behind you, that you need to reevaluate what you're doing here a little bit. What's a pod loader? Fuck yeah, we'll have one. It's backwards. That's not. Could we squeeze this in here so it's like loading them into the ride? That'd be pretty sick. That's the wrong way. You know what I mean? That's not nature. So he's stuck behind this kid, and then it like got to a bit of road where like a road there's like a turn off, and he like went on the road to go past the kid, and I could see him like huffing and grumbling and like hoping that the kid was oblivious, headphones, phone, oblivious. So that was that day. Saw the same kid again today, and surely enough, there's a section of the that was expensive, friggin' hell. A section of the bridge where there's like a little staircase that comes up off the road below. Onto the bridge, and as he's coming to that staircase, I kind of go to step to the side already because I'm like, fucking hell, is this kid again? And then a woman comes up, and he nearly wipes her out, like he nearly crashes into her, and she's like, oh, like has to stop, right? Doesn't hesitate, doesn't stop for a second, doesn't like look up and glance, nothing, locked in on its phone. Completely oblivious, nearly crashed. So I've seen this kid twice in my entire life, and both times he's like nearly crashed into someone. Like, are his parents not warning? This is a dangerous road, man. Like I don't know this kid. I'm concerned for him swinging this massive bag around. I've seen him twice, and both times he's almost crashed into someone because he's not been paying attention. Both times I've had to like navigate him. It's a dangerous road, man. It's a really thin path on this bridge that cars zoom across. The visuals aren't great because there's like bushes that hang over, so you can't even see very well the cars that are coming on the path. It's insane. I hate that road. So when you got kids like this, oh my god. And then like me and this woman kind of made eye contact. She just like laughed it off, and then she let me go. We were just like laughing it off, like, oh my god, I can't believe how oblivious this child is. So like that had like a little bit of mild annoyance. Do we have a radar dish? We do. Right, where is it? It was called like Spaceship or something, right? Sci-fi picnic canopy. I missed that. Sci-fi picnic table. There's sci-fi bins. Oh, we need and sci-fi benches. Yeah, we'll sci-fi-ify this whole area. Let's put a sci-fi bin near the exit and a sci-fi bench for people to wait on. Excellent. We'll stick a sci-fi bench here. Have we been doing them off the benches? I know we've been doing the bins off path. Have we been doing the benches off path? We have. Sci-fi picnic table. Oh, it looks sick, but like, what do you really do with it? Because I don't really have food over here, except for the restaurant. Obviously, people are sat in the restaurant, so it doesn't really lend itself. I don't really know what you'd put something like this. I guess you could just throw one down here. Would people walk off the path to get to this? I'm going to raise it up. Never mind, it's not letting me. Maybe you do need to put it on path. Let me go to this big bit over here. Ah, yeah, it needs to go on like a big section of path. Okay. We'll leave that for now then. Screen mount ceiling. Oh, sick. That's pretty cool. We don't really have any screens to put down though. So okay, not off to a great start. Already grumpy. Then I'm in like old man mode, getting annoyed at random teenagers in the street. Come through the front door. What's the dog done? Absolutely obliterated the bin bag that I had in the front, waiting to go out into the bin. Torn it to pieces. There was no food. I'd been keeping track. There was not a morsel of food in that bin bag. And I don't know if she was frustrated that there was no food in there. Just ripped the shit. Anything that was paper, anything that was cardboard, dragged out of it, ripped to pieces, all over the floor. I'm like, fuck, God. Then I turn my head a mere 3 inches to the right. There's a shit. Then I turn it a mere 3 inches further to the right. There's a second shit. Tidy all this up, right? I'm like fed up. I'm like fed up, right? I'm pretty much like. And this was supposed to be a productive day, mind you. I've like a laundry list of things on my to-do list. I'm going to get to them. But it's like one of those days where, you want to be productive, you've got all these things going on, and then you're at the point where you're like, I'm tuckered out. I've used all my energy for the day, and I've not even got to the things I'm supposed to be doing, because I'm seeing things in the corner of my eyes. The light is causing all sorts of things on my eyeballs. It's gotta go, man. I can't freaking see anything. So I've got that to deal with, and then what do I do when I go to take my phone out of my pocket to take a picture of the mess that my girlfriend's dog has made to send to my girlfriend so she knows what I'm tidying up? Oh, the power button has fallen out of the side of my phone. Now, I actually felt a few days ago, but I've been able to put it back in. Nope, completely fallen out, and now I've lost it. And the way they design it is a tiny little hole within the hole that the button goes in. So when the button falls out, you can't even like you put your nail in to press it. You just can't use it without the piece of plastic that goes in that is the button, and it's fallen out. So they've designed it in a way that, okay, maybe the button's going to fall out at some point. It could be better made. It's literally just like a tiny thin piece of plastic. But even if it's not, you'd hope that you'd still be able to at least press it. You can't. You can't press it. You can't press it. So I can unlock my phone using the fingerprint button. I can't lock it again. So I'm putting it down, and I can't lock I've just turned the torch off because I've unlocked it with my fingerprint, and now I've just got to wait for the screen to go off. Can't use the power button, and I'm looking everywhere for this piece of plastic. Can't find it. I'm going on like the internet and searching what do people do. Apparently, it happens to Galaxies a lot because I googled like Galaxy A8 power button fell off, and people were like, it happened to my my S9 power button, my S10, my Galaxy Note. Like apparently, it just happens with them, which is brilliant. Now you can buy the little buttons and try and glue it back in, and you can buy the replacements on like AliExpress. I've seen them. It's like £2. Lord knows when it'd show up. But there are people in the replies on Reddit who are like, oh, if your phone's like 3 years old, you may as well just like buy a new one. No, come on. How are we letting the big tech get away with this shit? Your phone's 3 years old. It's not worth repairing it. You may as well just get a new one. 3 years old. That thing was like £500 or like 450. Granted, I've had mine for like 5 years now, but your phone's 3 years old. Just buy a new one. Why are we like letting them get away with this? My power button's fallen off. I just can't use my phone anymore. I guess I just had to spend £400, £500 on a new one. This is insane. Now he was saying it from the point he was like, I'm not trying to just settle. Like I'm just trying to like as a practical option. If you're going to spend the money to repair it, if it's already 3 years old, maybe just like get a case that's going to hold the button in place and do that, and then instead of repairing it, put the money into a new phone and just like have the case option until you're so ready for a new phone. Unfortunately, I thought of the case thing a few days ago before even like going on Google, and just like didn't get around to getting one before I've now lost the button. I was just like keeping track of the button, and when I needed to lock and unlock my phone, I was just putting it in. But like the fact that he was saying it out of practicality. He wasn't trying to be like, oh, your phone's 3 years old, like you may as well just have a new one. Nah, he was saying like, instead of spending the money to repair it. Now realistically, it's not that pricey of a repair, all things considered. The replacement button's like £2, a bit of glue, but it is more like, do I trust myself to glue it right? Now I've been needing a new phone anyway, but like, come on, man. Oh, the button fell out. I just can't use my phone anymore now. Sick. Thanks, Samsung. That's just wonderful. What brilliant piece of engineering. I thought you were a big company, and I keep saying this. I said about Microsoft the other day. I thought you were like one of the biggest companies in the world. What's all this merge bullshit about? And it doesn't even friggin' work. Hey, pay £450 for a phone, and in like a few years, like maybe the power button will just fall off because it's a tiny piece of plastic, and you're just done for. Sorry. What are you on about? Swear to frick, man. Swear to frick. So that happened. So as I'm like mildly annoyed, then I come through the door and see the mess, and then I get my phone out of my pocket and then see that, and I'm like, oh my god, it's piling on. Tidy the living room up, right? Tidy the living room up. That's the downstairs bin. Come upstairs. She's fucking done it to the upstairs bin too. The hallway. Shredded paper all over. So she's done the downstairs bin. She's come upstairs and she's shredded the fuck out of the upstairs bin too. Now, mind you, I'd been gone 20 minutes. It's not a far walk. I'd been gone 20 minutes. And I must say as well about the shit, we let her out. The last thing we did before we left was let her out. She went in the back garden. She must have been out there about 5 minutes. And then we let her back in, shut the door. Right, see you in a bit, dog. Come back, shit on the floor. I was gone for 20 minutes. Shredded the downstairs bin, shredded the upstairs bin. So I've like gone through all that. My phone stressed me out. I've had to tidy downstairs. I've like just flopped on the couch. I had 10 minutes. I honestly didn't do anything. Like I went on Twitter briefly. I didn't do anything. I just needed to like gather myself. Got the energy. Right, let's get upstairs. I need a shower. You know, we'll do some recording. Walk up the stairs. More mess. More mess. So then I go, right, I tidy that up. I lay in bed. I'm like, what should I do with myself here? I know. Now here, this is dangerous. This could either, there's some news I can check here, right? My idea is to kind of make it, because what is this thing again? Because I'm like, can I make this what is this called? Cockpit? Yeah, cockpit. Like, I'm wondering if I could like hang this off the side, so it makes this look like a building, and then this is like a viewing bay. Could be pretty cool. If we put it like on top and like rotate it like this, would that make sense? Obviously, if I like line it up right, that could work. Oh, so I've been ticking down the days to the NHL draft lottery, which I knew was like 8 p.m. Pacific on Monday the 8th, right? So obviously for me, that's like 4 in the morning. So it was going to be a case of seeing in the morning what the results were. I realised I haven't checked the results yet. This could go either way. Now this could be, let's go, I'm so happy that all of the events of this morning of like, I'm not even bothered anymore because of this great news. Or, conversely, it could just add on to the misery. Of course it piled onto the misery. The fucking Blackhawks, why in God's name do we do... I don't understand the draft lottery, and I've read the reasons, and you can't convince me. I think it's a load of shit. Oh, the ping pong balls are whoop, 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 whoop. I'm not saying it's rigged in as many, like, you know, specific words, right? There'll maybe be implications as I go on this rant, but I'm not saying it directly that it's rigged. But when you've got, for like the past, you know, 2 weeks, people have been like, I'll move this to the right a little bit. People have been like, hey, I'd love to see him go to this team or this team or this team, but we all know he's going to end up in Chicago. Hey, wouldn't it be cool if he went to one of these teams? But realistically, we know Bettman's not going to let him go to Anaheim. Or Columbus. He's obviously going to go to Chicago. Ducks fans have all been like, yeah, we want Bedard, but we all know he's going to Chicago. That's all you've been hearing for the past 2 weeks. Wow, would you look at that? Guess where he ends up? Chicago. It doesn't look great, is all I'm saying. And Reese, look at the ping pong machine. How can you rig the ping pong machine? Telling me to look at the ping pong machine isn't going to... Like, you might think that helps the argument. It just makes it worse. Can you imagine the NFL in 2023 having a bunch of ping pong balls in an upturned vacuum cleaner and it just sucks a ball out? Where's Joe Burrow going? I don't know. Let's check the magical vacuum cleaner full of ping pong balls. Like, it makes no sense to me. The standalone worst team, certified worst team in the league, has a 25% or like 25.5% chance, it wound out being, to get the number 1 pick. That's insane. And we're fortunate enough that we got there in a year that, like, even though Bedard is the standout, the 2 and 3 are still decent picks. So at least it's not like, okay, it fucking sucks we're not getting Bedard, but at least, you know, Carlson or I can never fucking remember the other guy's name because in my head I just keep thinking Valtieri. I don't know why I can't drop that. I can't remember his name. The guy who realistically we're going to go for. They're both still like pretty damn good, at least. So we're fortunate that at least it's one of those years where it's not like, oh, we've got the 2nd pick, but so like we're gonna get shit now. Like, it sucks ass that we didn't get Bedard, but like at least we're gonna get a solid player out of it that is gonna help the rebuild. But like, fucking hell, man, it's annoying. 25. I mean, whatever. Absolute joke. I mean, An absolute fucking joke, honestly. And then mere moments, I say I'm getting to my throat, and then my stomach decided, I was like sat here, I was about to start recording, then my body goes, hey, actually, you need to go and retch into the sink for a couple minutes. Just like, give me a break, man. Absolute misery. Swear to God. I had there's some exciting video stuff I'm gonna do in a little bit, but like I just needed to like rant a little bit. I need to get something out of my system, you know. Yeah, let's put these on the side of the cargo thing. That'd look sick as hell. Never mind. They're floating. Yeah, they're floating. It's $2.50 wasted. Just, good lord, what a morning! What a morning! Let me tell you. It's kind of like a cool wall. Yeah, this I don't know if like a lot of this doesn't sort of work that well. What special effects electric grid? What does that do? It's electric rod. What is it? Oh, what does this do? I don't know, but we've got 2 of them. We've got 4 of them now. Yeah, sure. Don't even know what they do. Fire? Yeah, probably not fire. Can I put the fire in this? Or would that make absolutely no sense, actually, thinking about it? Because it'd be fire coming out of... Is that going to work? Yeah, fuck it, man. Sure, fire coming out of the... nuclear waste. Yeah, sure, I can live with this. What are we looking at? Because I'm thinking, do I place some little bushes? 66%. Listen, that's in the green. That's in the green. I'm living with that. Because realistically, let's have a look at this thing. Been popping. Let's have a look here. 0%. These things, not so much anymore. That's broken down anyway. But look, 5%. 1%, and those things were thriving when we opened them. This thing, oh, people are going to be, they can't wait. Right, let's open up. Let's see what we end up here. We've built a path. We've decorated. We're 22 minutes in. I'm clicking play. Let's see. We're going to put it on 2 times speed. It's open, right? This look, I have to say, it looks brilliant. Oh, but you know what? Yeah, man. Yeah, that's sick. Birds just flying through it. Okay, I have to say, look, it doesn't make sense. Oh fuck, I can't reach it. I was gonna say, I was gonna try and click on it and see if we change the color. Because could you imagine? Can you imagine green fire? Oh fuck, now we're talking. Is anyone over here yet? Here we go. You know what? Times 3. Times 3, because I want to start. Yeah, okay. It looks like the plan's working. Well, obviously we have to give it a bit of time to see if people are going on, see if it, because the main plan, despite how long we spent on this, the ultimate plan was just to try and get people over here to go in the restaurant. So we'll have to give it a bit of time and see if it affects the restaurant's numbers. However, it looks like people are coming this way. Yeah, people are coming off this ride and coming down here. So people are now coming from both sides. That's what we were looking for. Monthly profit minus 400. That's fine. Whatever. We're seeing how things go here. Okay, people aren't flooding in. Right, you walk to it and turn around. You don't have enough money. It's not really my fault, to be fair. There we go. Okay, here we go. People are... Okay, there, yeah, okay. We're now getting a bit more of a flow. Yeah, there's loads of people coming from this side. Okay, thanks, Paul. Everyone say thank you, Paul, in the comments. For bringing... Because loads of people are coming over from this way. Yeah, that makes so much more sense. Instead of trying to get everyone to go one way and turn around. That's working. Okay. Yeah, and more people are walking up. Oh, yeah, people are straight up just walking up here and going that way. As well as coming off the ride. Okay, so that's working. That's made sense. Oh yeah, dude, look, we've made like $1,500. And there's not even actually that many people going on here. We could use we could absolutely use a bin over here. No, it's in scenery in it. Chuck another sci-fi bin down. And then hopefully our cleaner will... Let me see if I can drop him over here, actually. No, I don't want a new one. How do I see my... Here we go. Where is he? Oh. Never mind. It took me so long to find him, he's done it. Okay, yeah, that'll help. There's more people. Yeah, that makes sense that we need a bin here, but that's fine. We'll probably need... The park's going to get bigger. We'll need more. We'll need another cleaner at some point. But for now, that'll do. Okay, it's starting to fill out. Oh, yeah, money's shooting up. We were at 2,000. Monthly profit, 2,500. Right, okay. Brilliant. Okay, there's a new ride here, so there's probably more people coming to the park while we've got this exciting new ride. This thing's still pretty new. Pretty sure. Yeah, this thing... Okay, so we've got 2 rides considered new at the minute. And one of them's got an absolute sick queue. Damn it, this one's got 3 times the prestige. Bro, kickflip. No, kickflip's this one. I was going to say it just broke. It was hamswing that broke. Okay, that's a shame. Because it's like $200 yeeted. Park rated minus 29. That's a shame. Don't really know what the deal is there. Oh, kickflip got fixed rapid. So last month's profit, minus 400 still. That's unfortunate, all things considered. Considering we just made a load of money last month. That's a rough one. I'm wondering if maybe it's worth... We've got space for more... Yeah, 4 out of 10 expansions. I don't know if people are loving the live music. Increases the prestige. Thief has been caught sick. Let's see how... Now, it's got quite high prestige. 4 stars is pretty good. Missed sales, 1. 32 customers. Yeah, I mean, 6 out of 18 tables. That's not a load. Give me... No, I don't want to connect more. I don't want to build more. I want to... How did I add... Yeah, how do I buy it, though? I'd love to buy Tiki Cheeky. Spicy chicken, coconut chicken, that sounds banging. But how do I do it? Cosmic cow. Yeah, I'd need to do more. Mike fell over, my apologies. Look, we're on the verge, but I can't remember how you buy more shit. Sure, sell a taco. Why are we not? Oh, you literally just do that? Okay, we have Tiki Cheeky now. Is it that simple? I think it's going to cost more to run. Okay, yeah. Monthly profit. So that'll be from the cost of running Tiki Cheeky. But I'm hoping... So you've got your basic cafe type food, and then you've got like Mexican food, and then you've got like chicken in that, right? That feels like a good spot. Yeah, okay, here we go. Yeah, number 2, Taco Grande, bestseller. Second is coconut chicken. Third is hot wings. These are 3 new menu items. This as far as a restaurant goes, this feels like a pretty, like sitting here watching it, and while I was doing the menu and stuff as well, this feels like a pretty good flow of people going in, realistically. To be making this little money. Oh, I guess it's going up now. Yeah, families are going in. Here we are. So I needed more people coming past this way, and I needed more menu items, I think. Yeah, 200. Okay, it's getting there. Well, I mean, if there's more slots for food, if it's as simple as just adding 4 out of 10 expansions, if it's as simple as just adding more food, we'll just add more food. Here we go. Okay, 15, 16, I can live with that. I can live with that. Last month's profit is $8, but we did add another restaurant. But 4 out of 10, so does that mean I've got 4, so I'd have to add more expansions to make that'd be like this 5, 6, 7, etc. Because how much can I add to the menu then? I'm guessing 4 things. I don't really know how that works. There we go, baby. 500. There we go. Right, 500 monthly profit. That's fine. Linger on that. Because we're now at the point, this is where the park's going. So obviously we've got 2 new rides over here. These are going to die down with time, but this is the direction that the park's heading out in. So there'll be new rides here, there'll be new rides here. You're coming by this restaurant. It's like pretty central to the general flow of the park. So I'm hoping now, look, it was bumpy, it was a little difficult setting it up. Look, $1,000, man. There you go. I'm hoping now we may chop and change the menu as time goes on, keep it fresh. But my kind of hope is that this is... Are these people queuing outside? Those people were stood there for ages. Dude, there's people waiting to get in. Right, that's my hope. Is that this kind of stays as like a stable... Now that we're kind of always bringing people past this way, that's just going to be there. It's ever present. There's always going to be people going past it. So hopefully... It's not a lot to need. What is it? 16... Oh, 18 tables. There's 18 tables. That's not a lot of people. And if keeping it mostly full, like, you know, 2/3, 3/4 full is enough to keep it in the profit of about $1,000, come on, we can do that. The park's gonna get bigger, there's gonna be more guests, and there's gonna be a lot of people going past it. We can do that, right? 1,300 last month, straight into what? Yeah, come on. What were we looking at last month? April to March. Park management, rides, 1,500. We're on 200. Okay, we're getting there. Okay, I'm liking this. So I think, to be honest, successful couple episodes. I was really floundering a little bit with this restaurant. I know this ride was a bit of a desperation move, but you know, as randomly placed and undecorated as it is, this is cash right here, so I'm fine with that. This one, I could only call this a success. It's the best decorated ride in the park, comfortably, but maybe only slightly over this one. But as far as the rest of them go, I like the way it looks. I like the positioning. I like that it opens up this avenue to have a path coming this way, and it's absolutely just drenched in guests right now. So to be honest, I'd say this has been a successful... We're heading back in the right direction. We took the loan out, but let's have a little look at how we're doing on that. Look, we took the loan out to build that ride, and this is the first time I've checked. We've only just opened it, and we're already at 40% paid off. That's easy money. That's this vending... Pipshot 7 is this vending machine. You keep telling me that, and every time I look, it's not that many people... Like, it's a vending... Right, it's these people. So there's just not much of a... Okay, if that's really the case, if a lot of people... Because not the first time you told me that vending machine's too busy. It's because only 3 people will wait before turning around, which is... I mean, people... That's just the TikTok generation. That's not really my fault, all things considered, but... If you want me to place another one, we'll place another one. I mean, we could also... If this thing is raking, I'll give it... I want like 2 or 3 profitable months before I start dipping into it. 144, yeah. So, because I don't think it made as much last month. See, I mean, 600 is still decent. But I'm thinking our next step will be to add drinks to this place, in which case people can go in for a drink rather than just go to the vending machines. But I think for now, give me... Where are they? They're in custom, right? Yeah. If there's really that many people complaining about this specific vending machine and turning around constantly, then just like there. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. A monthly profit 100. Do they cost 100 to build? Yeah, they do. Okay, I was gonna say that's... Yeah, look, there's 2 choices now. There's 2 vending machines. And if they get to this one and go, I'm going to try somewhere else. Okay, that man just died, I think. He just got sent to the Shadow Realm. If they get here and go, I'm going to go somewhere else. I was going to say, you know, they previously were having to walk all the way over here. Instead, now they can just walk here. However, I'm now realizing maybe they get to this vending machine and go, I'm gonna need to try somewhere else, and somewhere else is the Shadow Realm. Apparently, why are people just disappearing? 8 mysterious disappearances in Reese's Park. They disappeared again. People are going to this vending machine. It's like a Reddit horror story. The creepy vending machine in the middle of a theme park that makes people disappear. A case that doesn't sit right with me, slanted smiley face. There was once a vending machine sat in open in the daylight in a theme park, innocent enough, and yet still no one can get to the bottom of why people were disappearing. Dude, it's everyone. This vending machine's just killing people in broad daylight. Oh, a survivor. A survivor! He's the one that goes on r/nosleep and writes the story. He lived, Richard Fitch. Remember his username. We'll see him on Reddit. I mean, okay, people are surviving. Yeah, people keep going to $31 monthly profit. Not brilliant. I feel like next month is going to be a minus, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. People are coming to this vending machine and I'm going to have to find somewhere else, and then having to walk like 4 feet and then disappear. Having to walk like all the way round here. Many guests are thirsty. Many guests can eat my ass. But now they just have to go here. Right, is this still profiting? Because I'm gonna make this a drinks place. No. Is the answer? No, it is not. It is not still profiting. To be honest, there's considerably less people walking past it just at this particular second in time, which can't be helping. But like, what can I do about that? Sometimes there's just gonna be less people. Give me people go crazy for the coconut chicken, the hot wings. I'm thinking we've got three restaurant chains and then a drink chain, right? Could be a shout. I'm thinking we had, because we've got a pip shop machine right there. We've got a cosmic cow machine. We've already got a gulpy machine somewhere. I'm thinking, should we not just add a coffee shop? Oh, look at all the drinks options as well, man. Love a mocha. But I'm just worried, dude, it's losing us. It's not doing us great numbers right now. We're back down to 3,000. It's not doing us great numbers. I'm always thinking, are we big enough? Dude, it's tanking. It's tanking money. Are we big enough that it's worth doing some marketing? Oh, we have a poster campaign. Since when? Don't auto renew. What the fuck? What's that gonna do? I'm thinking we could maybe do like time are we on, by the way? A little bit of mark, because we're quite a big park now. Oh, we can definitely 38 minutes. Jesus. Okay, we're gonna wrap this one up. I may think the dog's on the move, so I'm gonna go let her out before she causes some issue. I'm gonna think on the marketing. We may spend a little bit on marketing. I didn't even realize that was an auto renew poster campaign. God knows how long we've been paying for that. How much is that? Is that 1,000 a month? That's insane. We're going to wrap up. I'll see you in the next one. I'll think about it. I'm going to go grab the dog before she causes issues. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.